Once upon a time in a green and pleasant land far away from where we are today, there was a very nasty snake. This snake was known as the worst snake in the whole wide world because he was so mean and naughty. He did not do good things. He only did bad things. He would get angry at every little thing. He would wake up in the morning feeling grumpy and cross. He would hiss at the birds who sang in his trees. He would chase after the poor field mice and torment them. He would also go to the river and try to catch the fish just for fun. One day he got angry with the family of hedgehogs and shouted, "You are all such prickly pears. I hate being with you." And they all replied, "We don't like you either. You are horrible, scary and mean." So the bad snake left them and went into the forest nearby. After a while, he came across an anthill and saw the busy ants carrying food back to their nest. Being the nasty snake that he was, he thought he would play a trick on them. So he put his head close to the anthill and said, "Hey, hey you ants, come out and come out quickly." Of course, the ants were very scared to see a big snake near their anthill. They all came out carrying their food in their mouths. Then the bad snake suddenly bit one of the ants and swallowed him. Then he swallowed another ant and then another. The ants were terrified and didn't know what to do. But one clever ant stepped forward. He walked up to the snake and asked, "Please spit us out, Mr. Snake. We are only going home to feed our children. Please don't eat us." The snake looked at him and laughed. He said, "I am the baddest snake in the whole wide world, and you silly ants cannot do anything to stop me from eating you." The clever ant said, "Oh no, Mr. Snake, you are wrong. There is one animal in this world who is much worse than you. He is even worse than the dreaded stork who eats babies. He is even worse than the crocodile who devours men. He is even worse than the lions who hunt down zebras and antelopes. Do you want to know who he is? No, let me tell you. He is your own father." The snake couldn't believe his ears. He said, "What did you say? My father is worse than all those animals?" The clever ant said, "Yes, sir, your father is the worst animal in the whole wide world. He is terrible. He is horrible. He is mean and nasty. He is the meanest snake in the whole wide world." The snake could not believe what the clever ant had told him. He thought about it for a moment and decided to go and find his dad, the meanest snake in the whole wide world. He slithered away as fast as he could and soon found his dad. He was lying under a rock and basking in the sun. The snake said, "Dad, I have something very important to tell you." His dad opened his eyes slowly and said, "Well, what is it, son?" The snake said, "An ant had told me that you are the meanest snake in the whole wide world. Is it true?" His dad said, "Of course it is true. Why do you ask?" The snake said, "Oh, nothing, Dad. I just wanted to make sure," and he slithered away. The snake felt sad after talking to his dad. He realized that he was actually a good snake deep down inside. Although he tried to pretend that he was bad, he knew that he was not the baddest snake in the world. His dad was. So he returned to the anthill and said, "I am sorry I ate some of your friends. Please forgive me. I am not a bad snake. I am actually a good snake." The ants were shocked to hear these words coming from the big bad snake. They asked him, "Are you serious?" And he replied, "Yes, of course I am serious. From now on, I will never eat an ant, a mouse or a bird, or do anything bad ever again." The ants were very happy to hear this and invited him to live with them in the anthill. They became his friends and he helped them carry their food and protect their anthill from other animals. He became one of them and lived happily ever after. The next day, the little hedgehogs saw the bad snake playing with the ants and they were very surprised. They asked him, "What happened to you? Why aren't you grumpy and cross anymore?" The bad snake smiled and replied, "I am not a bad snake. I am a good snake. And these silly hedgehogs called me prickly pears and said that I'm horrible and nasty. They are wrong. I am not bad. I am good." The hedgehogs felt ashamed and apologized to him. They said, "We are sorry we ever called you names. We didn't know you were a good snake. Please forgive us." The snake replied, "Of course I forgive you. It's fine. Come on, let's all be friends." And they all lived happily ever after. The birds who sang in his trees were also very happy to hear that the bad snake had changed his ways. They sang beautiful songs to celebrate his goodness. Even the mice in the field were very happy. They came out of their holes and played with him. The fish in the river were also very happy. They swam around him when he went to the water and played with his new friends, the ants. And that is the story of how a snake became a hero. Now listen to this. Don't be like the bad snake. Always be a good snake, a good boy or a good girl. Be good to everyone, and you will make lots of friends. Do you know why the snake changed his ways? It is because he wanted to be friends with the ants. Can you guess why the ants befriended the snake? It is because he promised to never eat them again. What lesson do we learn from this story? My little friends, we learn that if we want friends, we must be friendly. If we want to be loved, we must learn to love others. If we want to be respected by others, we must learn to respect them first. Now, my dear children, it is bedtime. Go to bed and sleep tight. May all your dreams be filled with sugar plums, and may all your nightmares be eaten by friendly monsters. Good night.